All right, welcome back. It's another episode of Ravens Roundup. This one's another video, a request from a subscriber on Big Zeus, Orlando Brown. If you check him out on the screen right here, he's number 78, right tackle. We've been screaming to see him play and see what he can do, and I picked just some random plays against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And let's get into it and see what big Orlando Zeus Jr. Brown has in store for us. I think he's a promising young tackle. Huge body, huge frame. Still some things to work on, but as a rookie, I think he has a good frame. A very promising and lucrative future in the NFL. Hopefully all those years will be with Baltimore. But let's get into it. First play against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right tackle. It's going to be a completed pass to the tight end. So Andrews right here, I think this is Andrews, is going to release out, and he's going to end up having to block this end way out here. So let's check his footwork out on this. See if he can get to it. He's a wide 9. You got to get way out there. You got to get out, set deep. Good first step. Good second step. Now, I personally wish he would keep setting to set back here, but now he turns and run. I think he's threatened by the speed, and which a fellow of this size, you know, he kind of has speed probably playing in his brain because a lot of people are not going to overpower him. But he's probably threatened by the speed, so he just turns and runs. Okay, now he gets there and he sets his feet. So he did a good job of crossing over instead of just kicking and getting there, even though I don't recommend that all the time. But now he's engaged, and let's see what happens with the rest of the fight. Tries an over and under move. He separates, gets the hand on it. Get the hand back up again. The hand fighting. Good job. Pass by, who's that, Flacco or Lamar? That's Flacco. To Andrews for a completed pass and a good first play by Zeus Brown Jr. All right, our next player here. Same matchup. Don't have a tight end attached here. So Zeus is going to have to block this guy on the passing route. Not really concerned what the passing route is. Let's kind of focus in on Zeus, his footwork and his technique. Here we go. Now, last one I said he was worried about speed. This one, the end comes at kind of the same angle, and he doesn't sit as hard. He kind of just stands up and lifts his head up. It's not a good kick. Not a good kick. Look how he's standing straight up in his kick. He should be deeper in his kick, right up. He should be kicking back to at this angle, but he locked in on this guy and kind of just stood up. And now he's preparing to. I think he's just gonna overpower him. But everybody in the NFL has counters. For offensive linemen, defensive linemen, especially defensive linemen. Defensive linemen and receivers better have counters all the time. We're about to see one of those counters. And because of the bad technique by Brown, watch what happens here. Whoop, dip that shoulder by. Let's see it go by. This happens just that quick. Set, no punch, hands late. Look, watch the shoulder. He missed the shoulder completely. Now he's off to the quarterback. One, because he didn't set deep enough, which he should have been setting here. And two, because he stood straight up. Any old lineman can tell you standing straight up is a death sentence. Let's watch one more time. Kick, stand up. Now here comes the swoop. Bam. Drop that shoulder, dip and rip. Now he's hunting, running the hoop now. Once he dips and rips, he's running that hoop as a defender. Brown has to stay technique sound, has to drop his hips, and that's hard for a big man to do. I know I'm saying this and I'm critiquing him, but that's hard for a guy of his size to do. But if he can do it, he'll eliminate some plays like this. Again, still a rookie, got time. But watch this good. This is a good defensive move. I got to give credit where credit is due. Boop, boop. That's almost like a crossover in basketball. Bam, bam. Look at that. Watch it. Pop, pop. That's all it is, a crossover in basketball. Come with the hands. But Orlando Brown to get better at it. Let's look at one more pass play before we get into some run blocking by Orlando Brown. And again, he'll get better with his technique. On this in particular play, he gives ground too much. And instead of just planting his foot and getting that initial punch, he's constantly giving ground. He doesn't fall to a move. He basically gets slow bull rush. And let's see what happens here. See him right here. Does a good job of kicking. It's a real good job of kicking. Better than the first two. Watch. Bam, bam, bam. Now he's engaged. But now he has to drop his butt and just don't give up any more ground. And keep that pocket. Keep pocket integrity. He's still giving up ground, still giving up ground, still giving up ground. Now, The only negative I would say about this is where that bad combine shows up, because he wasn't able to just show brute strength and sink his hips and stop giving ground. He was able to get pushed back into the quarterback, and it collapsed the pocket. Even though Joe still has a decent pocket back here, Brown should be out here with this guy. Should be setting the edge out here, and Joe would have a greater pocket. And Joe can feel this, and probably can see it out his peripheral also. So, that had maybe have something to do with the throw or whatnot. But like I said, Brown would get better, with reps, with gain strength from an NFL program, with just playing the game. Again, he's a rookie, and he kind of gives up a QB pressure right here. But again, he'll get better with it. Here we have a stretch going to the right. Stretch going in a stretch play, you kind of need a O lineman that can move a little bit. Run blocking is really Brown's forte, so to speak. But in running stretch, you have to be kind of fleet of foot and can work up to linebackers. And this doesn't necessarily fit what he does. He's more of a straight line guy. So if you do some kind of dive action where he had to block that guy right ahead, maybe block down, that would be more of his suit. But let's get into it and see what he does on this play. This is a stretch to the right. You see here, he's already beat because he's not as fast. You would like for him to at least get half of this man's body and give Collins a lane to run, but he doesn't. He gets beat. Now they're getting pressure. Now the key to stopping any run play is penetration, whether it be from the nose tackle, the 3 tech, the 1 tech, the 5. Penetration will stop any run play. Now, see, the play is designed to get out here, but because of his penetration, we lose a blocker because the fullback has to pick him up, and we have to cut back into the pursuit. And with that pursuit coming, don't get much on the back end. But let's go back to it. Let's zoom in on him right here. This is Brown. First step, he's good. But it's tough for him to block this guy here anyway. What we should get is a chip from Boyle to help out, and then Boyle can go there. But Brown having to block this wide 9 way out here, that's tough. That's tough. I didn't see that at first. That's a tough assignment for a guy of this size to get out there. So now what he should do is, because he can't get to him, just run him as wide as he can, and that will give Alex a lane to cut up. So if Alex follows the fullback, and what Brown should do is when he realizes he can't get to him, just turn up, and that will help the running back out. But he works it out there. He tries to get out there, and I'll take my initial critique back, because that's a wide 9. It's hard for him, a man of that size, to get out there. But if he just turned up after he realized he couldn't block him and block this dude, look at that lane we would have had. But that's hard to decipher in the middle of a play and everything's going boom, 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 boom. We can see it on film and kind of go from there. Maybe he saw it and kind of learn from that and going forward. Because the game Sunday had a pretty good game, so to speak, but I can't wait to see the film on it and go from there. All right, this is what my man Orlando Brown's built for. Just watch, run blocking, putting that big body on people, leaning on them for 3 quarters, 4th quarter dominating. This is why this guy's on the line. This is what he's built for, with that massive frame and that good hand and footwork. Let's check it out and see what happens here. All right, here we go. Bam. Should down block right. That guy is washed down by yonder. So now let's climb to the second level. Have a guy sit in the hole. Let's get him. Bam. He disappears out there to go with Hayden Hurst. Okay, let's flip our eyes around. Look at his eyes. Let's see what else to pick up. Look inside. Always look inside if nothing shows. Next he goes, bam. Takes that guy. We're going to take him down the field a good 10 yards. Impressive. But let's watch it again. Step down. Yonder washes that guy down. Now, we'll look at his head. He's checking that guy with yonder. Bam, he's gone. Now climb to the next level. Eyes on that guy. He disappears because Hurst is his responsibility. Maybe thinking the ball's coming out of there. Let's bounce over to the next guy. It's a good job of going through 3 reads and constantly finding work, as we say as coaches. Find work. Don't just run through there and not touch anybody. If your assignment disappears or if you miss your assignment, go find work. Just go knock somebody on their butt. All right, this is the last play of this film session with Orlando Brown Jr. it's in slow motion because I want you to watch the potential in this young man when he puts everything together. Don't disregard the fumble. There's going to be a fumble handoff between Gus Edwards and Lamar Jackson. Keep your eyes on 78. Watch what he does to the D lineman. And again, it's in slow motion so you can feel you can get the full. He has his hands locked. Now he's just turning it. Whichever way he wants to go, just turning it. He tries to go one way, nothing. Now you lose balance, I drive. The only reason he gets free because, it's a fumble and it's stuff happening behind him that shouldn't happen. That's a good job, a good indication of what Brown can do once he, puts everything together in a consistent base. He could be the guy we run behind for a long time. If Lamar ends up being there a while and whatever backs we have, Brown could be a catalyst if he puts it together for what the future of the Baltimore Ravens. He could be, well, no, I'm not going to say that. I don't want to put him in the Hall of Fame category. But he could be a legit starting right tackle, maybe even work his way to left tackle if he work on some little things for Baltimore for a long time to come. I appreciate that pick. This is again a request from the Reddit doing a video on Orlando Brown. We got 6 good plays, 3 pass plays, 3 run plays. We got some good, we got some bad. We got potential, a lot of potential there in Orlando Brown. Film sessions coming this week from our victory over the Cincinnati Bengals, the hated Bengals, the Who Dey Bengals. Why that's stupid? It should be Who Dat, the Saints. That's what we love, the Saints. Not Who Dey. No, they know about it. That's what they are. But we got the victory. Lamar got his first victory. That's a good thing. I don't know if you guys noticed the post-game speech, the good speech from John Harbaugh. That was pretty exciting. But once you watch this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell so you can be part of the notification squad. Share this film with your group chats, your Facebook messages groups, your Reddit, anything Baltimore Ravens. Share with your people, with your friends, your regular group chats. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Coach Evans 9, Ravens Roundup, Week 11, early season, Orlando Brown. We out.